Hi, everybody.
Hey.
It's fun to watch people roll in. But who actually has their beverage with them?
Mine does have secret sauce in it.
Water and coffee of choice.
Say, the question is what's in it.
Yeah.
Craig's like, yeah, this is really bourbon.
Actually, bourbon is in as part of this. Yeah, yeah, it's a Kentucky coffee, maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that what
I don't know. It's not an Irish coffee. It's
I
as you would call it, a Kentucky coffee.
Works for me.
Jonathan Newberry. There he is.
Jonathan, JT.
Now, when people clicked on it, they did have to kind of click through and fill in their name. So
Yeah,
that might be a 2-second delay for some people. We should probably wait just a little bit.
Sure.
So I was getting an error when I went through the Eventbrite link.
Really?
Yeah, I went through the Eventbrite and the first link is the wrong link. You have to scroll down to get to the corrected link. I was just about to Slack you to say, I've been trying to join for 5 minutes and it says there's another meeting in progress.
Yeah, that's the message I got too.
Yep. Do you think we need to, well, I don't know what we can do at this point.
I don't know either, but people may be getting stuck up there.
Let me see who's registered and see who we're missing.
There's a big CenturyLink outage. I hope it's not affecting anybody trying to join as well.
Hey, Scott.
Where's that link out?
That affected me.
Good.
So I'm in the car.
Love it.
You're in your alternative office.
It's the
mobile office.
The mobile office.
There's a lady who even prior to the pandemic did something like that where she was doing all these videos from her car because she said that her news company couldn't afford her an office, and she calls it the Carface.
The Carface.
I'm dialing in from the Carface.
Cute. I know people who did that just so they could have privacy because their kids were in the house, you know, and pets and co-workers. Well, it looks like most people are getting through, at least from what we can tell.
Yeah, it looks like, so we're missing a Matt Shields. We're missing Alan Mink. Dave Keppel on the call.
Yeah, Matt just registered, so he should get the right link.
Conaway Haskins.
Conaway's here.
Conaway's there.
Cool. David Klein's here. Yeah, it seems like most people.
Most who registered anyway.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that's good.
It's 5:05. Yeah, we should probably just wait a few more. Justin disappear. I think Justin's on his other call. You're on your other call?
His other call.
Okay. We'll let you know when we need you.
It just ended. So
okay.
I'm just gonna switch to my computer now.
There you go. Ah, look at that.
Just getting us all teed up here. Mr. Chairman, you can start whenever you'd like.
We should start.
Sure.
Hey, we will start. Good evening, everybody. Welcome and thanks for everybody joining us. We'll try not to keep you too long. This is an official organization annual meeting that we have so that we can, per our bylaws, elect a new leadership team. And we also deliver a report on our activities for the year. So thank you for being here. And anyone who's not here can watch this. So before we begin the meeting, though, I'd like to thank our great sponsors who are have supported us throughout the years. And this year is no exception. We have Ting, we'd like to thank, the Felton Group, Flora Pettit, Huntsman Weeble, the City of Charlottesville Office of Economic Development, the County of Albemarle Office of Economic Development, and the Virginia Innovation Partnership Corporation, which we used to know as CIT. We want to thank them and all our other sponsors. And I'd like to just mention for anybody who may be newer to CBIC what we're about. We consider ourselves a familiar boots on the ground, proactive insider leader in our community. We sort out, we navigate and educate on how to compete for talent, resources in the new environment. We facilitate collaboration and connection among existing regional companies' resources. We gather and provide regular intelligence on the needs, life goals, career preferences for talent and business growth needs company leaders. And we provide regular opportunity to find and connect with potential service providers, partners, suppliers, vendors, customers, talent, and investors. So we thank you for supporting us. We feel we're uniquely positioned to guide our region's ecosystem, and we appreciate all the support, people like you. So I now call the annual meeting of the Charlottesville Business Innovation Council to please come to order. The purpose of the annual meeting, again, is for our members of the council to elect the board of directors for the 2021-22 council year, to receive a report on the state of the council as required by the bylaws, and to transact any other business that may properly come before the annual meeting. Justin Ritter is going to serve as our secretary and parliamentarian for today's meeting. Justin, thank you. And could you please provide us with a report of credentials?
Is he on mute? Justin, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get into my computer right now. Let me just pull it up. Is it possible to move ahead and I can come? Hold on. Second.
It's okay, we'll wait. Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Yes. So is it my job to establish quorum at this time?
Yes.
Is that right, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay. Having looked at the bylaws and looking at all our wonderful members here today, I hereby establish that we have reached the threshold of quorum, and quorum is hereby established.
Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Now for our election of officers and directors, Hope McCutcheon, as a member of our nominating committee, will you please present your report?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Craig. Our board is one of CBIC's most impactful assets, and we could not exist without the collective dedication of each of the members' individual contributions. And so this year's nominating committee, which consists of myself, as well as Chairwoman Lily Garcia Walton, Craig Honig, Kara Chandison, John Martin, and our executive director, Tracy Green, who is also the past CBIC chairman, has carefully selected and hereby nominates the following slate of individuals for membership on the board of directors of CBIC and for the offices for which they are nominated and move for their election. So the nominated slate of officers is Chairman Craig Honig of the Good People Research Company, Vice Chairman Justin Ritter of Ritter Law, Treasurer Matt Dean of Hanson and Weeble, Co-Secretary and Co-General Counsel John Martin and Justin Ritter, and our incumbent directors, which is on a 2-year term that's expiring mid-2022, is Kara Chandison of Ting, Stephanie Passman, Albemarle County Public Schools, Kim Wilkins with Women in Tech, Rob Archer, CSH Development, J2 Newberry, Albemarle County Economic Development, Matt Shields with Charlottesville City Schools, I think formerly.
Yeah.
Yep. David Deaton of Deaton Group and Matt Dean of Hanson and Weeble. And our renewing directors, so this is a 2-year term that's expiring mid-2023, are Craig Honig, the Good People Research Company, myself, Hope McCutcheon, Seville Capital Partners, John Martin, JMPC, Adrian Phelps of Signature Science, Justin Ritter, Ritter Law, and MJ Toms of the Baton Institute at UVA. And excited to announce our slate of proposed new directors, which is a 2-year term that would expire also mid-2023, is India Brahm with Foodshed Capital, Shayna Diamond with Premier Inc., Sherry Gray with Co-Construct, Allison Gregory, Truist, David Hadwin, New Rocket Inc., Scott Hamler, Forzi Marketing, Conway Haskins with the Virginia Innovation Partnership Corp., Ross Ruffing, Lucre Share, and Michael Warren, also from Ting.
Thank you, Hope. Nominations from the floor are now in order. Are there any? Any other nominations for directors? Okay. Everybody off mute? Okay. Hearing none, the nominations are closed. I will entertain a motion from the floor to accept the nominating committee slate as presented, if that is the wish of this group.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a second. We shall call the question. The motion on the floor is to elect the proposed slate of candidates from the nominating committee as directors. All those, I don't know if you're unmuted. If you're muted, put up a hand. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any noes, any nays? No. We have, the chair now votes all the proxies that are in my possession as aye. We have the requisite number of votes in the affirmative. The proposed slate of officers and directors is elected to office. Congratulations and welcome to all of you as newly elected and renewing officers and directors of the CBIC board. And before we get into the report, I just want to say that I'd be remiss if I didn't thank a few people who have given their service to the organization. We have someone we'll miss dearly, Lily Garcia Walton of Silverchair, served the past 3 years as the chair of CBIC's annual tech tour and managed CBIC's Innovators Row, hosted at the gala for 2 years and for the Golf for Tech tournament. Rahul Keshup of Schurer Law, who served the CBIC's general counsel for the past 2 years. Thank you, Rahul. John Moriarty from Weld Health, who led marketing communications for many years. Jim Bain, who for many years served as our IT director and as our webmaster. George Turner, who is Miami bound last time we checked. Cameron Nelson of the CVSBDC, who served as CBIC's membership chairman and contributed to many other projects. And last but not least, Heidi Toombs, a longtime board member of Parcel Lab, who has been Tracy's right hand in numerous projects. Most notably, her instrumental role in the development, growth, and success of CBIC's annual awards gala year over year. So Heidi, I'm told, will still be very active, but won't be sitting on the board. So help me honor these exceptional members, their contributions. Any kind of applause? Yay. Great job, guys. All right. So stay awake for just a little bit, because it's my privilege to provide you with a summary report of organization's long list of accomplishments for the past year. It's worth noting that 2020 and 2021 were norm-shattering years that we all know, that have altered the trajectory of industries, businesses, and entire communities, and that 2022 will continue to bring unprecedented challenges and opportunities for tech and innovation-based businesses. But I'm proud of the way that we've refocused our priorities to serve the ecosystem in this new environment, and pivoted our programming and handled these difficulties. This past year, CBIC launched the much anticipated hub. That's the hubcva.org, made possible in part by a Go Virginia grant and the following sponsors: Flora Pettit, Hansman Weeble, Segra, the Good People Research Company, and Ting. The hub is the front door to Central Virginia's startup and high growth business ecosystem. It's a digital concierge designed to find and connect people, businesses, and resources, along with the entrepreneurial support organizations that provide them. You can think of it as a connector platform. The hub offers detailed information on resources for business owners, entrepreneur support organization, local businesses, directory for individuals, a jobs board, a news feed, community events and opportunities, announcements, a discussion forum, and much more. The hub helps attract suitable talent and businesses to our region as we move toward a shared goal of critical mass. We encourage each of you to engage with one another via the hub. Simply create your profile, add your business if it's not already in the hub, and check in for daily updates. The hub project extends to many other accomplishments. It's enabled us to refine a successful bid process, which could serve us well in the future. Further integration and recognition from Go Virginia, which will hopefully be a source in the future. Connections, relationships with Region 9 counties, because this hub is going to serve all 9 counties in Region 9. And it's helped strengthen our alliances with Go Virginia Regions 5 and 8 and others via our provider, Ecomap, our platform designer and vendor. We also were able to deliver during this time a financially successful, well-attended and supported inaugural Golf for Tech tournament sponsored by Ting. It was something that we were able to do with kind of the, COVID challenged time that we're in. And it was really a terrific event that we pulled off for the very first time. And so next year it will be a lot easier to do. And we're looking forward to that. We made a successful pivot in plans for our 2021-22 awards gala and our newly designed wrap party. We were originally going to do that in September. We had to make a shift and to focus on the golf tournament, but we've now set our dates for the gala. It will return to our May kind of time period. Hopefully everything goes okay. We're looking at May 19th for the awards gala and a new event that we're creating, a wrap party on Friday, May 20th, the following night. And that will be at a prestigious downtown venue, Fresno. We oversaw the continuation expansion of converted programming during COVID, which resulted in a library of digital content for our ecosystem, including C2, monthly content, a presentation from Crowd and crowdsourced solutions offered to early stage entrepreneurs. And we also have a Crash and Learn talk with an experienced CEO. Those are great events. We have a library of them. Hope operates this event along with our co-sponsors, and it's really a terrific event. And then Justin Ritter's powered event, Virginia Venture Connect series, interviews with resources for startups, founders, and businesses. There's also a library of those and more to come. We also completed the 2020 for the Founders series. We converted that online, educational resource for innovation-based founders. And we had a very, very successful 2021 tech tour, which expanded the ability to bring students into companies and connect them with experiences that these companies presented. It's a really, really terrific event of ours that we look forward to expanding. We also worked on establishing our staffing, which has been a big challenge in the past. We welcomed Laura Farina, and we now have a new a virtual assistant that's going to be helping us out, Lelaine. And that was made possible by our programming and grants that we received for the hub and other things, and reworking some of our priorities to make sure that we have the staff to power things in the future. And I think our sponsors have been very supportive of that. We improved our process for a newsletter, for a weekly e-brief kind of newsletter. It's a wonderfully curated newsletter that also connects to a lot of the content on the hub. So I encourage you to read that each week. Always learn something from that. We further relationships and value to local economic development agencies and the new Venture Central entity that's coming online soon. We've been very active in working behind the scenes with that. We've expanded our relationships with our local SBDC, CIC, Chamber of Commerce, and other statewide Virginia Economic Development Partnership and the Virginia Innovation Partnership Corporation, formerly CIT, and fellow tech councils, among others. We've redesigned membership categories and benefits. If you go online and look at that, we put a lot of thought, and Tracy put a lot of work into restructuring how we do how we get our annual support. We've designed different kind of deliverables at different levels and made it very attractive for companies that want to do different things with us and connect in different ways. And so we've tried to curate that and make that a little bit more personalized to some different needs. And I think it's going to serve us well. We participated and contributed to an event that Code VA put on, 2 different events, roundtables with the 2 gubernatorial candidates. We contributed also and participated in the formation of a newly formed VIPA grant and selection criteria. We also participated pretty heavily with other groups in the community on providing some leadership on COVID tracking and decision-making. Several organizations looked to us to see how we were handling our events. And we also worked very hard with the hub and the Go Virginia grant to get information to companies, resources for COVID recovery. So at this point, that's kind of toward the end of the report. That's a cue. If you guys do have a glass or something in it, it really doesn't matter. But pretend we're at our event. And I'd like to raise a glass to a great year for CBIC this past year, for the collective of startups and businesses that have advanced their ventures, captured the attentions of investors in the media, hired more, retained employees, grown their client base, hit their milestones, or made significant discoveries, many of which improve human lives. So
Here.
to our
Cheers.
local, incredible
Woo.
innovation-based companies.
My daughter's dog is chiming in too.
So yeah, just kind of to wrap things up a little bit. I think we had a very good year. Obviously, it's very challenging, but we're in good financial shape. We've got a lot of new programming that we're looking at bringing into the next year. If we can have our in-person events again as soon as possible, that will be terrific, kind of a core of what we do. but I feel like we've done a wonderful job. Everybody scrambled, everybody worked hard to get us through these last couple of years. So it's terrific. I actually want to let Justin, I think Justin wants to say something before we wrap up. Justin?
Yeah. Thanks, Craig. I just wanted to say that, I've been with CBIC now for 5+ years, and it's been great to see just everyone that I've met through CBIC, and I'm sad to see some of our folks go. But really all I want to say is that after reflecting on it and being involved for a long time, I feel like we really are the pulse, especially for the new directors that are on this Zoom. We are the pulse of the innovative ecosystem, in my opinion, for Charlottesville, and we've got work to do. And there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from us. And so I hope you all see the value in CBIC like I do. And, I'm hoping we can have a really strong 2022.
Thank you, Justin. Anybody else have any business they'd like to address or anything to say before we go? Okay, well, I'm really pleased to be able to serve as chairman for at least one more term here. And I'm excited about this new board and to continue with everybody. And so officially, though, I'm going to declare the annual meeting adjourned, but we have set up some breakout rooms if you all would like to hang out and talk or like to talk in here. We're going to hang out for a while, so if you'd like to do that, that's great. Tracy, did you set up rooms?